Bloomsburg head coach Mike Kogut. Coach, you're heading into this game tonight 3-3. You're obviously looking to get a win and then hopefully end your regular season games with a winning record. With that being said, what does your team need to do tonight to get this win?
We just have to get back to fundamentals. That's what we did all week. We weren't very good with fundamentals last week, so we just worried about ourselves. And we definitely got to stop the run with Hunter Wolfley. He's a tremendous running back. If we do that, I think we'll have a good shot at winning.
Well, Coach, now that we are so deep into the season, you've had many practices, multiple games. What would you say is your team's strongest aspect?
Our mental approach. Our kids are really mentally tough. No matter what, they always bounce back. So I'm really happy with that, always have been. I've been thoroughly impressed with their maturity.
That's
so
awesome.
I think that's going to be shown tonight as well.
Yes, very good to let the mistakes go easily.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Back to you guys. I got the chance to speak with the Midwest head coach Brad Hatter going into that half, and he told me a little bit about what changes his team needs to make for the second. For starters, he said this team just overall needs to play better on the offensive and the defensive end. But what he told me he was most disappointed in is that his team did not take advantage of the opportunities they were given. Midwest forced multiple turnovers for Bloomsburg, but they did not convert off these turnovers, and he just felt this was a huge opportunity missed to get some quick, easy points on the board. He did mention that going into the second half, both ends of the field are going to be important, but what's going to be more important is most definitely the offensive end. You need to make good passes, run their routes correctly, and then get on the board as quickly as they can into the second half to hopefully make some type of comeback. But lastly, he mentioned how mentally tough his team is. He knows they have the capacity to come back and move on from their mistakes, but it's more of that his team will just actually do so and, hopefully pull out a great win in this second half. Back to you guys. Coach, when we got the chance to speak before the game, we mentioned how important tonight's game was because it was your chance to move into a winning record of 4-3. Now that that's been accomplished, how good does it feel to have that win?
It feels great. I'm especially happy for our seniors. Right, we have 14 seniors who have battled and dealt with a lot of adversity over their last 4 years, so I'm really happy. We played exactly the way we wanted. We were physical. We played tough on defense. Hunter Wolfley did a great job, but I think we held him in check for the most part. We executed when we need it, but I'm really happy for our kids.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations on your win. I also have with me player of the game, Brody Hawk. Brody, you are a senior this year, so how does that change the way you mentally go into each game, knowing that it's, the end of your season's coming up and it's your last chance to be on the Bloomsburg team?
Well, we don't know if we have a game next week, so I came out here today having fun, taking in every moment, watching the sunset, having fun, dancing. Just thinking it's my last game of high school football, so I had fun with it tonight.
It did look like you and your teammates had a lot of fun. Something else about tonight is you had 2 touchdowns, which is a great game, and you also won Homecoming King, which is super exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Like you mentioned earlier, it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun. Would you say that you and your teammates are really close? There's a good team chemistry?
Absolutely. Practice is fun every day. We come prepared, having fun every day, and we do stuff together. We go out to eat together. We do everything together. We're very tight-knit, yeah.
And this closeness then helps you the way you play together and
Absolutely.
pull out wins?
We can read each other. Jack can read me. Jack can read the line. We talk to each other. We're very open with each other.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations again on everything.
Thank
you
you
so much. Back to you guys. I'm here with Bloomsburg head coach John Whitman. So, Coach, tonight is your first game of the season, which in itself is always a big deal. But with all these strange circumstances going on, you almost weren't able to even have a season this year. So does that make this first game even more special or more important to you and your team?
Yeah, it makes it very interesting because we don't know how we're going to react. We had to start it and we stopped. We're off for a while, and then we tried to push real hard this past week to get ready to go. Girls were really tired last week, so it's going to be interesting to see what we do today.
Well, hopefully this game will kind of shake off some of your girls' jitters. But having said that, you mentioned all the practices and all the work you've been putting in. So what were some of your main focuses to get prepared for not just this game, but the startup of your season?
We were focused on conditioning, because we like to play an aggressive game, so you got to be in shape to be able to do that. So we focused on conditioning, and we focused on our offenses, so we could be a little more precision and precise and run our offense as well.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Back to you guys. Well, speaking of what you have been working on, can you give us some insight to what your practices have been like this week to prepare for this game and what some of your main focuses were?
Yeah, absolutely. With our numbers being low, we try to focus. We took a step back and focused on our fundamentals, worked on ball handling, worked on our tackling circuits, the fundamentals. Just continue to work on the fundamentals, as well as just sharpen what we've been discovering and has been working well for us on both sides of the ball, and just working on our discipline and assignments. So kind of taking a step back, working on the fundamentals and keeping it lively, keep the guys engaged throughout the season, because it's been a unique year. But nonetheless, the guys have been doing great. They've been fun at practice. They've been having a good time, and just keeping it light, but at the same point in time, making sure we're taking care of business.
That's great. Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Back to you guys. I got the chance to speak with the Warrior Run coach. When I spoke with you earlier, you had mentioned that you wanted your team to be offensively minded and play aggressively. Do you think that they were successful in these two areas tonight?
Yeah, I think our guys overall came out and played a very tough game, physical game. Offensively, we were able to get the run game rolling. As number 8 behind us, he did a real good job tonight. Defensively, I want us to be more aggressive, more attacking. And overall, yes.
Overall, good game.
Yeah. We move forward, yes.
Okay, thank you so much,
You
Coach.
bet.
I also have with me the player of the game, Andrew Deal. Andrew, first of all, congratulations on your win. You had such a great game tonight. You had 2 touchdowns and you rushed for 101 yards. But something that I noticed is how often your teammates were just constantly cheering you on. Would you say that this helps you stay hyped up throughout the course of the game?
Oh, it definitely does. I mean, having them cheer me up and get my back, it makes me want to do even more.
Yeah, just the constant support.
Yeah.
So something else I think we all want to know is, what do you do to mentally prepare yourself before the start of a game?
I got to go out there and give it my best.
Do your teammates say anything to you to kind of get you ready?
I mean, go hard and work hard.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
Congratulations again. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Bella.
I'm here with Southern's head coach, Jim Roth. Coach, what is your game plan for tonight? Would you say you're looking to have more of a running game or a passing game?
Well, offensively coming into the game, that's it's actually a good question. I mean, we've been a much stronger running team to this point in the season, and we have more experience back in the running game. We graduated a quarterback, graduated some outstanding receivers, and so that is an area that I think will be critical tonight, is the fact that we need to be able to throw the ball effectively and keep Loyalsock honest defensively, because most likely they're going to really be key in our running game. Gavin Garcia and our other backs, so it's going to be important that we do have some balance offensively and not necessarily leaning too heavy in either direction.
Okay, well, something about Loyalsock is they do have a very large offensive lineman. So what is your defense need to get done to apply some pressure to their quarterback?
Well, we have an outstanding front four. That's probably the most experienced area of our team, our defensive front four. They've done a very good job so far to this point in the season. Becomes real important in trying to slow that attack down or defend that type of scheme.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank
You've been the head coach here at Southern for 36 years. First of all, congratulations on your continued success. But what would you say is the type of culture you've tried to create here at Southern?
You just try to do the right things, try to be fair with the players, instill a good work ethic and discipline, and we've had a lot of continuity with our staff over the years, and we've been...
It definitely shows in the way your team is playing. And Coach, you're going into this half with such a large lead, so how do you make sure that your players don't get too comfortable and they don't take their foot off the gas pedal?
Well, we'll work our second-team players in and our backup players, and they're hungry to play because they haven't got to play yet tonight. So it's not usually a problem. I mean, we have enough people that continue to move forward through the second half.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Coach.
You're welcome.
Back to you guys. Danville is sitting at the record of 2-3. So what is something that is very important to get done tonight to get a win and hopefully move your record to 3-3?
I think something that we always try to focus on is just keeping the ball under control and on the ground. I think possession is our best bet in any game to be able to control the midfield and control the game. So especially on the grass, we're not used to playing on grass, so we're just going to try to keep it under control and be patient.
Well, I got to speak to the Warrior Run head coach earlier, and something he talked about was how aggressive your players play. Do you think their aggression and how much they just love the sport is going to come into play tonight?
I really hope so. I would hope that is always the case for any game. I just want everybody to be able to play with a lot of heart and, put 100% out on the field. So.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here with Mifflinburg head coach Andre Roop. Coach, tonight is Lewisburg's senior night, so obviously that has their players ready for the game, hyped to go. So what did you tell your players to get them just as hyped for tonight's game?
We got to, we have to be ready to go, but we actually need to play good, disciplined basketball. So as hyped up as we can get, that's great, but we actually have to settle down a little bit and really play good, fundamental basketball to beat a good, fundamental basketball Lewisburg team. So we're coming out, we need to take care of their pressure, we need to take care of the basketball, and we need to be a good physical team tonight.
Okay, Coach. Well, right now your record is 9-2. So your game plan throughout the season has been working very well. So what would you say is your game plan for tonight's game? To stick to what you've been doing or maybe change it up a little bit?
Yeah, tonight we really need to do what we do well. And we play basketball very well on the offensive end when we play as a good team. When we move the basketball and break down defenses, we need to do that well. But we also take care of the defensive end with Cam out front driving to the hoop. Hernandez is a beast down low. He can step out and knock down the three. We got to take care of him. And we got to really take away the drive and kick, which has been Lewisburg's go-to recently and which gave us problems the first time around.
Okay, well, sounds like a good plan,
right.
Coach. Thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to you guys. So, Coach, when I spoke with you before the game, you mentioned how you wanted your team to make good passes, stick to the fundamentals, and play good defense. So after this game, would you say that we're successful in those areas?
We really were a great team, offensive, defensive tonight. You know, when we give our teammates touches and really work the basketball, we're a really good offensive team. And I think we did that well. And, you know, that shows a lot for our kids out here that are really trusting in each other. Defensively, it was a great team defense. I mean, holding a team like Lewisburg to 38, you know, we like to say if we're under 49, we give ourselves a pretty good chance to win. And I think 38 says a lot about our team defense tonight against a good Lewisburg team.
That's so awesome, Coach. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
I also have with me player of the game, Isaiah Valentine. Isaiah, so you had 31 points tonight. When you start shooting in the beginning of the game, you know, you're missing a couple. What do you do to get yourself out of that funk and get yourself into a rhythm like you did tonight?
Well, I got to give that to my teammates and my coaches. They always keep my head up, you know, push through it. I know it's going to drop, shoot or shoot. That's what I've always been told, so I got to keep shooting.
Shooters do shoot. So you are a senior this year, and, you know, you only have about 6 or 7 games left. So does that change the way you go into each game knowing it's your last chance to really be a Wildcat?
Oh, for sure, because I've been fighting through injuries. I missed over half the season last year, and I'm just fighting to do everything I can. We already got the shortened season this year, canceling our winter tournament, so I got to play every second of the game, every possession.
Okay, well, congratulations again. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Back to you guys.